Hi, I hope you're well. So this is another short video on document types. And to give you an overview of how document types work, I am going to show you how I'm going to create a new document type called vendor agreements. For this, I navigated to automation, to V2, and then went to document types. Document types is the new baseline for Avokado's automation, and this helps to combine different templates and data points under a single document type. This also allows information to move from one document to another via, for example, action called start a doc, but also it enables to create registries of information that are important to you. Previously, the baseline for Avokaado was the existence of templates, but nowadays, as Avokaado is also a solution for also incoming documents, and to keep registries thereof, you can also simply just create document types. And I'm going to create a document type here called vendor agreements. I mark it as visible, and let's say I like this color. And then I'm going to add parties. I have two parties that I would like to add. One of them is the customer, and the other one is the vendor. I'm also going to mark the second party as a counterparty, meaning that this is an external party. Then I can also change the names of those variables here if I feel like it. And then I click create. And once that is done, I navigate back to document types. And next, I'm going to navigate to Smart Field Sets. We see that the vendor agreements is already here. And I'm going to create new Smart Field Set template. Of course, I might already have details in a data set here that I might find relevant vendor agreements. So for example, if I check here, there's contract general details, and I check in here, I see there is start, end date, object on contract, termination terms, automatic renewal. Perfect. Then all I really need to do is agree also this data set to vendor agreements, and then I save. There might also be another one, for example, payment terms. This one doesn't seem applicable because it is definitely meant for rental agreements specifically. So I'm going to create a new set. I'm going to create a new Smart Field set called financial information. Mark it here as vendor agreements and start adding the variables. So I know that I want to add the following ones. An option variable called payment terms. And in this case, it is also possible, if these are the main ones that my company operates, it makes sense for me to create those options. However, I can also use user can add, meaning if it is any other answer, then the user can add them as well. Next, I'm going to add total contract value. Then I'm going to add text variable called payment method. And or if I do want to change it, it is actually also possible for me to change the logic, the variable type here. by clicking on this here. So for example, if my main options here indeed are, I'm also going to add currency. I can easily reorder them as well to have it in an order that works best for me. And to be on the safe side, I'm also going to create a next dataset called key terms and conditions. And here I have added them. I made them all as text fields at this case because there can be a variety of different conditions for different contracts. Each variable that I have created can be considered as a sort of prompt. For example, if we are going to import the documents with AI. But of course, I might not want to do it via AI, but for example, do it manually via adding a data module to a specific uploaded document. But in this case, the easiest for me is to use the AI Copilot for importing this. So what I am going to do next, and now I have already created a document type called vendor agreements and created the relevant vendor agreement data sets, smart field sets. So, and up next, then I can start importing those documents. I'm going to upload the special terms. I can directly from here already choose a folder where I'm going to place this document and choose either a document type or a template as a basis. Because for this, I don't have any templates. I just have a document type. I'm going to choose this and send to AI. The document will be pushed to processing where it will take a minute. And once that is done, it will reach done. And once the document is done, it will appear under done documents. And then after importing the document, we will see on the left-hand side the document itself and on the right-hand side the variables. We see that not all fields are filled in, but this is because those fields have not been filled in inside the document. And now it is our job to go over the variables and the document itself. We see that there is, for example, automatic renewal, and it has been mentioned as yes, so we can quickly search with Command F if it mentions renewal, and we see that the termination notification prior to the automatic subscription renewal. So yes is correct. 60 days notice is correct. End date, start date. We can also check the end date. So we see, for example, that the start date is this one, and it automatically actually has calculated also the 60 months here to be the end date. So it can also do some intellectual work on this, and we also see that it estimated also the first year total as well. So once you have checked all the variables here, perhaps also there's the payment method that you know that in this case, this contract does not mention, but you would like it to do so anyway, then you can make your choices over here that this will be a wire transfer. Then you confirm the document, and now you will have all this information also in the document data associated here. And this information will also appear in the data registry under the document type, where you can now easily collect the information on all your vendor agreements. So good luck creating your registries of external parties. If you would like to, however, collect some additional information on with this vendor, you can easily create the template and reuse the variables also in that you already created, or also create new ones, and then you can actually send it simply to the vendor to fill in. And this would enable you to keep track and maintain your registries to the fullest. So thank you very much, and good luck creating your best registries and keeping your documents organized.